Um, haven't done a live on this channel in a minute. So, how many of you guys have a side hustle? Do you have dividend stock income? Do you work a 9 to 5? Have you thought about starting a side hustle? Let me know what you guys are doing right now for your side hustles and what kind of money are you making? Is it enough to supplement your income? Is it enough to consider one day making it a full time hustle? Maybe even making it a full fledged business? Do you have an LLC? Now, I want to ask this question to you guys. Have you ever thought about how much money you actually need to generate per month in order to be able to say goodbye to your 9 to 5 job? I mean, just imagine, even if you love your job, imagine what you could do with the free time. Could you grow your side hustle even faster? Can you imagine just receiving regular payments every single month, like clockwork, without actually having to wake up at 5 a.m., sitting in traffic for 2 hours, hour and a half? I don't know how long you might sit in traffic. I mean, like, maybe you have a boss that's kind of like always over your shoulder. Like, imagine you didn't have to deal with all that and then sitting through another hour and a half of traffic just to get back home with just enough energy to say hi to your family, grab a bite to eat, and maybe think about working on your side hustle. But more than likely, you probably only have enough energy to grab the remote for the TV and watch a little television. Like, does that sound like you? So if it does, hit me up in the comment section down below. Are you motivated to get your side hustle off the ground? I really want to hear from you guys. Drop me some comments. As a matter of fact, let me take a look and see what is going on in the comments over here. I don't want to ignore anyone. Let's just see. Let me go ahead and mute this. But yeah, so that was me. That was me. But let me know, if what I'm saying resonates with you guys at all. Now, these feelings are literally what fuel my own personal passion to invest and to build a business that would ultimately be able to one day provide for my family and I with the freedom of time and financial security needed to no longer have to depend on a 9 to 5 job. And not to say that I wanted to leave the 9 to 5 job, but I wanted options. And options are never a bad thing. Your local loving grandmother. Hello, everyone. Thank you for dropping me a comment. Appreciate the love. We got a few people in here. Drop some likes for the video. Show some love. Show a little support for the video. So in this very, very exciting world of money and investments, there's something that's just truly magical about dividend stocks. I don't know what your favorite dividend stock is, but one of my more favorite dividend stocks is more or less an ETF, but it can be purchased like a stock. And this is SCHD. So SCHD is the Charles Schwab, dividend stock, and it is a very well-rounded ETF. And it is the type of ETF that I've actually been investing in for probably 4 years now. And I remember when I first discovered it, I had a feeling like SCHD could one day pay a significant portion of our bills between the appreciation of the ETF and, of course, the ever-growing and compounding dividend payments that it pays out. But anyway, I used to always kind of worry about my job stability, wishing for more time with my family, and, of course, the ability to travel without any kind of worries. But, thanks to dividend stocks, and my entrepreneurial journey, things have changed. And it's pretty much unlocked the doors to financial freedom to some extent. And of course, an increased amount of time flexibility, which is something that we always dreamed about. So, just imagine making money. Imagine making money, right? Even though you're not actively working. And there's a big difference between active income and passive income, right? But this is exactly what the dividend stocks offer, and it doesn't have to be SCHD. You got JEPI, JEPI, and plenty of other dividend paying ETFs and dividend stocks, right? But these are just tip of the iceberg. When you own these companies, when you own these stocks, you own a share of the profits. And they're sharing a portion of those profits with you regularly in the form of passive income, aka dividend payments. And depending upon what you're invested in, the tax rate that you pay on that is potentially lower than those who are earning active income. And billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, they're all aware of this. And so this is why they don't necessarily want to take a paycheck, so to speak, because they understand how they're going to be taxed. So they want to be paid through dividend distributions because that form of income is taxed and treated differently in terms of how the IRS sees it. Now, of course, this is not tax advice, but I'm just letting you guys know what's going on behind the scenes. But anyway, these dividends is kind of like getting rewarded for your investment. And this is literally just like completely turned my life around. No more job worries, and I can pretty much enjoy my days with my family, work on my terms, and still see that money flowing in. Now, here's the thing. The fastest growth didn't come from the dividend payments. It didn't come from SCHD as many people would believe, though that income from SCHD is growing. The fastest growth has actually come from literally focusing more on the side hustles. And I call them side hustles, but they're really small businesses. They're not, a side hustle is kind of like, something you do from time to time, probably that generates income. But me personally, I've always treated every side hustle, right? I've always treated every side hustle as a business or something that had the capacity to become a full-fledged business. And I highly recommend that anybody who's doing a side hustle, thinking about a side hustle, really look at it from that perspective. And also, don't shortchange yourself. Don't think that, oh, I'm 30 years old, it's too late. Oh, I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm 60 years old, it's too late. It's never too late. If you're still breathing air, I want you guys to understand that you still have an opportunity to chase your dream. If you've always wanted to start that side hustle, take the first step. Comment down below. What is that side hustle that you've always wanted to start? I want to hear from you on what that is. For me, one of the side hustles I've always wanted to start was starting a YouTube channel. And for the longest, I delayed it. I put it off. I allowed the negative thoughts inside my head to prevent me from starting a channel. And I did myself a huge disservice. And the other thing is anyone else who happens to be in that same situation of thinking that they wanted to start a YouTube channel and they don't, think about how many lives you could potentially touch and how many lives you're not touching and how many lives you're not improving by not starting that channel, right? Not only are you doing yourself a disservice, but you're also stifling the blessings that other people are waiting to receive that you could be the deliverer of. I'm not trying to get all biblical or, preachy or anything like that with you, but I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm at a point where, there's no more job worries. I pretty much can hang out with my family all day. And I don't say this to brag. I have literally spent years and a lot of sacrifice to get to this point. Anybody who has followed me for a long time knows that. In fact, I actually still have a regular job, but thankfully, I get to work remotely and, I'm now at a point where, we're good, and I'm sharing my story to inspire you guys. I'm sharing my story to inspire anyone who happens to be listening right now. Looks like we got 7 people on the live. Drop me some likes. Let's help get this message out. And, I should have done a sound check earlier, but hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear me, just kind of just say, I can hear you. Just type yes in the comment section down below. I appreciate that. But anyway, so even though I got my side hustle going, even though I've finally got some YouTube channels going, which is something I've always wanted to do, I still have so much further to go. But I'm so in love with the journey. It's just unreal. And I just wanted to share that with the community. Now, if we even go beyond dividend stocks, entrepreneurship has literally been a game changer for me. As an entrepreneur, I've been able to take charge of my own destiny and building something that's entirely mine. And I don't know if you guys have ever painted a room or put something together, you build it yourself. It just means more. Like when you when you see that finished product. Yeah. So anyway, this pretty much brought me not only financial freedom, but also the flexibility and the quality time available to be able to spend more time with my loved ones. And with the power to be able to set my own schedule, I can pretty much prioritize what truly matters and embrace more of life's precious moments. You ever look at those Facebook pictures that show up, and it shows you something that might have happened like a year or two ago, maybe 5 years ago, 8 years ago on a certain day. Those things really serve as a reminder of how much time is passing by. And if we don't gain control of our time, then we could theoretically see our entire lifetime passes by and not really even have much, not really enjoy much of it, if that makes sense. So having both dividend stocks and my entrepreneurial venture has literally just kind of opened up the doors to all sorts of exciting ventures. And so I no longer really just dream of traveling. I actually make it happen. The financial security from, investments in the stock market, SCHD, real estate investment holdings, which I didn't do all that stuff overnight. It literally took a lot of research, a lot of investigating, talking to people who are already doing it, talking to real estate investors, talking to real estate agents, talking to people who were already invested in the stock market for years, reading all sorts of books on investing, and then ultimately starting a YouTube channel as well as some other small businesses. But again, it took time to build multiple streams of income. But multiple streams of income is really the key to financial security. And I definitely want more people to understand that it is possible, even in 2023, to make that happen. In fact, I've started new channels in 2023, new YouTube channels in 2023 that are growing. And I find new YouTube channels all day in 2023 growing, getting monetized, joining the YouTube partner program, and generating income. And basically, I've learned so much from the platform and from many others that I just wanted to make myself available to those who might want to get started, who have been kind of on the fence about that. But but thanks to the combined force of dividend stocks and entrepreneurship, finally been able to kind of get life going in the direction that I wanted to. And I just wanted to put that out there that, you can do that too. It's not too late, right? And, to be the architect of your own path, both financially and professionally, it's very empowering. And, it's also very invigorating just to know that I'm shaping my own future in a way that pretty much aligns more so with my own values and my own dreams. But yeah, so, just kind of having achieved this newfound financial freedom and time flexibility, I've actually discovered the importance of maintaining balance. The synergy between dividend stocks and entrepreneurship. It's basically been a winning formula. And while dividend stocks provide a steady stream of income, my entrepreneurial journey adds a dynamic element of growth and fulfillment. So, got a message from Jacob Merwin. Congrats for achieving your financial goals. You should do a portfolio dividend reveal of recently. It's nice to see exactly what others are doing and how their portfolios are performing. All right. That's a great idea. I appreciate that, Jacob. I will definitely put that on my list of things to do for future videos. It's a great topic. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how many of you guys follow, what's that guy's name? Joseph Carlson. He's actually the guy that got me started investing on the M1 Finance platform with dividend stocks, because just kind of seeing his weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly M1 Finance portfolio updates, seeing the ups and the downs and hearing his analysis and how he's dealing with how the market is behaving, it really inspired me to get started into dividend stock investing. So definitely, Jacob, I think that is highly motivational, and also just cool to see what other people are investing in and why they decide to do it. Appreciate the comment. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys are enjoying the conversation, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you guys a part of the community. And these side hustles, these small businesses, think about it. Think about how much you're able to contribute now. Now, just imagine if you're able to increase your income, how much more you could contribute to your investments, your 401ks, your IRAs, your dividend payment, your dividend paying stocks. How many more stocks you could buy? How much more SCHD and VOO can we buy if we were to able to double or triple or even quadruple our contribution rates? So, yeah, but building a dividend income portfolio, that was actually pretty easy. It was easy to build the portfolio, but it was slow to start, and it actually requires a sizable amount of money in order to generate enough income to live off of it. And so I ended up building online businesses with less than $100 that generate much more than $10,000 per month. And so if I look at my rate of return on my less than $100 investment that's now and has been making well over $10,000 a month for so many months, for years now, it's an amazing rate of return. But the cool thing is that you can take those profits and invest them into passive income investments such as ETFs, stocks, maybe you're into real estate, whatever you want to invest in. So you kind of take the active income, whether that active income is from a small business, from a side hustle, or from your 9-to-5 job. This is what the wealthy do. This is what millionaires are doing. They're converting their active income into passive income by investing in the types of assets that pay them money. And they keep reinvesting those profits and continuously increasing that income stream for them. Now, the amazing thing about this business is that, the businesses, these online businesses, they can be run from anywhere. I could literally be on vacation. In fact, I've done this before, but I could literally be on vacation for like an infinite amount of time for the simple fact that I could run the business from wherever I happen to be. And, if you would like to learn more about how you can start your own online business, hit me up in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to leave a link for you guys. I'll try to remember to leave a link for you guys after I end this live. But, just kind of like looking back on my journey, I can't help but to feel like a deep sense of gratitude. Dividend stocks and entrepreneurship have literally just transformed my dreams and wishes into reality. And I've not only escaped the clutches of job insecurity, but also I've been able to embrace more of what life has to offer that we kind of tend to miss while grinding each and every single day. But it's totally worth it. So anyway, I just want to share a little bit of inspiration to you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Let me know where you're listening to this from. Like, are you driving home from work? Are you driving to work? Are you at home? I'd love to know how you guys are listening to the content. Are you in the car? Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be safe.